Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, MR4K Upscaler. You know, this video, it's really strange how YouTube works nowadays. And the main reason I'm making this video, it's not to say, oh look, I really don't care about the money. I don't make that much from YouTube anyway, okay? I'm not doing YouTube because I get paid truckload of money. I don't. I have my main job. That's where my main income is. And my other job, okay, that's where my main income is. This is just, I do this for fun and whatever little tiny money I make, okay? But here's something interesting. For those of you who are really dependent on YouTube, for those of you who make a lot of money on YouTube, this will be a problem. This new policy that YouTube has, it's really strange. It doesn't really clarify, well, who is the one that decides what is appropriate and what is not appropriate? Doesn't this like directly throws out the window the freedom of speech? To me, it sounds like it directly throws out the freedom of speech. I don't think we have that freedom of speech anymore. I think it's thrown out the window. And here's the reason why. Remember this video. This is a video that I made called A Message from MR4K Upscaled Clouds of Positivity. Alright, it has a little bit of comedy in there, but it also has some positive message. Positive messages, you know, be nice to each other, you know, be a good person. If you're a good person, you know, the life will be more positive. It was a positive message. There was nothing negative here. There's nothing here that was negative at all, right? And there's no any other trademarks except mine, okay? The clouds are free. I don't think they own the clouds, do they? Do different shapes of clouds represent like some trademarks out there that I don't know about? Okay, there's no copyright here. This is my video. I created it. It's all me. But look at this. Look at this thing right here. Monetization status. Limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for all advertisers. And then here it says, you know, right now we are only able to review videos with at least 1,000 views in past 7 days. We'll review a video once it reaches that threshold. But it's not suitable for all advertisers. How? How is that possible? How is it possible that it's not suitable for all advertisers? I mean, if you watch this video, I'm not going to play this video for you right now. You guys can watch it. It's about 4 minutes, 11 seconds, short little video. And there's nothing negative in the video. It's all positive. So can anyone explain to me who decides what's suitable and what's not suitable? Because I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Hey, let me show you their policy. Let's read their policy. Let's go through their policy. All right. Advertiser-friendly content guidelines. Jesus. Here we go. YouTube is where the world chooses to watch video, with the most current, comprehensive, and compelling video library on the web uploaded by a diverse set of creators from around the world. YouTube is also where thousands of brands come to connect with their audience. All videos uploaded to YouTube must comply with YouTube's terms of service, community guidelines, blah, 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 blah. We aren't telling you, here's the important part. I skipped through this because it's a bunch of BS. Because it is. It's just guidelines this, guidelines that. It's all horseshit, honestly. Look, I don't have time to explain why it's horseshit. I might have to make a separate video to explain why all of these policies they're showing here are horseshit, because I have seen videos where they totally ignore the policies that are listed here, but yet their videos are still able to run. Why? Because they have millions of views. That's where the money comes from. But since I'm the little guy, screw you. Here, this is the important part. We aren't telling you what to create. I want you guys to really keep an eye on this and listen to what I'm saying, and then read also what it says. We aren't telling you what to create. Each and every creator on YouTube is unique and contributes to the vibrancy of YouTube. However, advertisers also have a choice about where to show their ads, as with everything related to YouTube. Use your common sense, don't abuse the site, and be respectful to others. So, bottom line, what they're telling you is, we're not telling you what to create. But we do need money from our advertisers. and we'll let our advertisers dictate and decide what videos are eligible to be monetized. Now, okay, the advertisers. Okay, here's the thing. Can anyone explain to me, I just read this to you, can anyone explain to me exactly what is it on this video that advertisers didn't like? Oh, I get it. The advertisers didn't like the positive message. Because the positive message doesn't sell. The negative message sells. So that's pretty much what they're telling you. I mean, look, this is just one example why it's so difficult for any creator. Look, I could spend an hour just roasting YouTube, roasting it for an hour. The amount of information I have on YouTube, the amount of content I could put on there, it would make Edward Snowden look like a good guy. Okay, what I'm trying to say here is it's becoming almost impossible for somebody who is like totally dependent on YouTube and who is a creator that depends on YouTube will really have a hard time dodging and dealing with this kind of nonsense. Because it's pretty much what it is. It's a nonsense. To me, it doesn't affect me because honestly, most of my videos are tech-related. Even some of my tech-related videos would have this kind of a message, which is totally a horseshit. But for me personally, it doesn't bother me because, like I said, I'm not totally dependent on YouTube. I have other 2 jobs. That's my main income. But I do make a little money here and there from YouTube. But this just shows you how difficult it's going to be. If you're a newcomer, if you're somebody who just wants to start a YouTube, don't. I'm telling you right now, save yourself a headache, save yourself just don't do it, man, because you're going to fail. It's impossible because with all these policies put in place, it's going to be impossible for you to make any kind of revenue or to make any kind of videos because they're going to be either, you can have your videos flagged by social justice warriors, by feminism, by all kinds of fucking different groups out there, and then you can have your videos be denied by these advertisers. Okay, they can just tell you you don't meet the suitable you don't meet suitable content for the advertisers. So your advertisers can also block your video. They can remove it. They can choose not to put any ads on it. Or there's so many different ways. There's so many obstacles. I don't have time to go through all the obstacles on how you can get your videos removed and blocked. And in some cases, your channel actually removed as well. But this is the whole point, that it's becoming almost impossible to make content on YouTube. The only way you can make content on YouTube is you have to really be a dog. You have to follow these guidelines, which are stupid. But sometimes even if you follow these guidelines, they can still decide, we don't like that. There was a little tiny little segment of 1 second that showed up. We didn't like that. So they'll have to re-edit the video and put it back in, and then they'll find something else. We didn't like that either. Why was that sign there? Take it off. Re-edit the video again. So you're going to be dealing with all kinds of... It's just what I'm trying to say. It's not worth it. If you want to do a career job in the YouTube and this is what you want to do, don't do it, man. Unless you're PewDiePie, unless you got like 50 million subscribers, and it's like, it doesn't matter. You already got that 50 million. But if not, man, if you just want to start YouTube, just quit. Because it's going to be impossible for you to work with this kind of like fascist environment. It is a fascist environment. Okay, if you want to give me the freedom of speech and to let me do what I want to do, then you shouldn't interfere. Okay? You shouldn't interfere. There's nothing here on this video that it's negative. Okay? There's nothing negative here. It's a positive. It even says here, positivity. But apparently for them, it's not good enough. It has to be Freemasonic. It has to be Luciferian. It has to be Illuminatic. It has to be whatever the fuck is that these assholes want to worship these days. Negative message that sells. That's what they're interested in. They're not interested in a positive message. They're interested in a negative message. That's what the fuck they're interested in. But anyway, this is the video. 10 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.